quicker than tide forward and spill like a typhoon to the rain. Live in the streets where the money's hunted by drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change it. I'm changing it. Get your dollar straight and circulate, then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop. That's dangerous. If you ain't with it, you throwing off the ride.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway here on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A dangerous return man showing it here. Yeah, they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch it. 6.
Lance going to put it up right away. That pass complete to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Lance. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, Charles, look, this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
Striker, 3-3. Check pitch.
On 2nd down now. It's McLeod, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's opening drive, 3rd down. They go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Trouble, 38.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Fairly fortunate to get the extra point to go here. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a throw here to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now. Well, this defense for the Falcons very strong in that victory a week ago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. It's caught on the right side of Smith. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now, these two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep.
On 2nd down, it's McLeod.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. And you talk about this Falcon defense.
They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 10 cycles.
And Lance now to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On play action, Lance. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Falcons 7.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there. Turn it over that.
Well, in for the Buccaneers touchdown from 13 yards out. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And he's got room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Here's Pacheco once again.
It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
I'm one, ready?
From the 38 now. Here's second down and 5.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow on play action.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you get multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
11 MT, take. 11, stop.
Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is taken around the 12. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Here we go. Set.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ready.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Multiple multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been coughing them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. This will be caught. Judy. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. And they coughed it up, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Here we go.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. This pass caught by Hamler. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Stop.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Gun.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
11.
They'll try and run with Pacheco. Fighting through. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Point after right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Here's Lance. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He finds his man, complete. That's McLeod. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Lance now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's McLeod. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. McLeod. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
So if you're going to play defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And Lance going to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And they'll go for it. Lance. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Here we go, here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
12.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. It's caught inside the 25. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go, here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 12. 12.
Now Burrow. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Ready. Striker, 3-3. Double 38.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved.
Let's go now. Red, yellow. Blue stripe. Ready.
A final shot before half for Lance. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Burrow's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Burrow on first down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And they go play action now. Burrow. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
11, 11.
On third down, Burrow. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Red, cycle. Right through.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 76 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jerry Jeudy from 10 yards out. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And another fine run there. This one good for 15. He's come out on a mission here to start this drive. Another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
11, Thomas.
Again, it's Pacheco. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. K.J. Hamler, 59 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete there to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Play action, now it's Lance. He's got the connection to Moore. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. That one complete down the field to Smith. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all.
Let's go. Go set.
Lance now on first down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
10 cycles.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Lance being chased out left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he hooks it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. From a yard out. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point just does sneak over the bar, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Burrow looking to pass. He's able to find Wallace. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Here we go.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Mega, smash, red.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
11.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Zone for a Falcon touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Okay, right.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLeod. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Let's go.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
22 needle. Black shot. Ready.
Now a play fake. Lance. He'll let this go for the end zone. Touchdown! Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level.
The receivers had been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover. And fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Wallace. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Falcons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
So these two teams matching each other score for score. And this last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Field, black. Ready?
Throwing now is Lance. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. McLeod.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Here's 1st down.
Fight, 60. Fight, white. Fight.
And Lance going to throw.
Over the middle, complete. That's McLeod. And he's got this down to the 35.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Fight, 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLeod. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set.
Here's Lance.
He finds his man, complete. That's McLeod.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now Lance wants to change him up.
They'll look to throw.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Desperation time here. Lance. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Bucs 1st down. As they'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1.
Ready. Red, yellow. Ready.
Lance back to throw.
And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Lance looking to throw, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Still going.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Stop. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
On one, ready?
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
On 2.
And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
People are getting paid. People are cashing checks.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Atlanta, the
back on my way.